let's head back to the voicemail of Truth and Reason. This one about the Browns and their offensive weapons.
I would have to say that from my observation, these are the things that went wrong this season. For one, coach says he believes in Nick Chubb, but however, Nick Chubb wasn't given the ball heavy like Devin Cook in Minnesota and a couple of other people. Also, too, when Kareem Hunt was ready to play, they left him standing on the sideline. And practically the entire season, Njoku, one of the most vertical and talented Pro Bowl tight ends, was like forgotten when they brought Cooper in. And then Higgins is like got the best timing with Baker Mayfield, because that's who he practiced with before he even took the field in his rookie year. And every time Higgins comes in, you know, he bails Baker out. They got that connection. So something's going on here with the coach's disconnect with his lineup. That's the major problem. If you don't understand your lineup and understand the connections that your quarterback got, you're setting him up for failure.
All right, certainly appreciate the voicemail. I agree with some of it, don't agree with all of it. Obviously, that's kind of the way it goes. Nick Chubb was banged up, remember, missed some time with COVID, also, had other issues. Should they have used him more? A little bit. Kareem Hunt was banged up. I'll agree with you. You got to figure out a way to unlock David Njoku. That's a guy that's a mismatch that they haven't used properly. And for whatever reason, Rashard Higgins has struggled with every coaching staff that has been here during his time, and there have been a lot of them. He seems to, for whatever reason, he seems to disappear and his playing time gets diminished. Let's welcome in Casey Kinnaman from Dog Pound Daily. So Casey, the voicemailer wasn't happy about the way the weapons were used. There's some validity to that. I would say the wide receiving core, they just misjudged how good they were going to be this year, and I'm as guilty of that as anybody.
Yeah, I think everyone was. It wasn't just fans and analysts. It was nationwide as far as the overvaluing of the roster, especially the skill positions. But I think when it comes to Chubb, they have a very deliberate plan, and they're not going to overuse him. I think you can look at cautionary tales of like Todd Gurley, who's 27 and he's already out of the league now. They're not going to run Chubb into the ground. Now, it's always when you have a player who's getting 5 yards a carry, yeah, of course you want to see him get a couple extra totes because you never know when he's going to break one. But they're definitely not going to run him into the ground. And with Hunt, he was hurt. I mean, to say that he wasn't used properly, I mean, you have to be available first. But I'm with you. David Njoku, that's puzzling to me because I thought he'd have a way bigger part in the vertical passing game. But in a year where they struggled to get separation, you would think that trying to create mismatches with someone like Njoku would be a priority, and it never really seemed to be. And when it comes to Rashard Higgins, like I know people don't want to hear this, but he's just another guy. He's not going to change your wide receiver room. I know it's the feel-good story of him and Baker having a good connection in Baker's rookie season, but he's not a difference maker. He's not coming in and all of a sudden safeties are going to shade over to his side and open up the rest of the field. It was a feel-good story, but I think it's come to an end.
Yeah, and again, it's been with every coaching staff. There have been multiple coaching staffs, and every one of them has kind of moved away from him or lessened his role.